Hey friends, welcome back to Rita Talks. I'm Rita, and on this YouTube channel, I just share some of the thoughts, ideas that I've been thinking about, and some of the things that I've been listening to, and some of the podcasts that I've been learning from. And in today's video, I just want to talk about this podcast episode on the Deep Dive podcast by Ali Abdal. And basically, in this episode, I took like very extensive notes. This was a podcast episode with Nicolas Cole. So basically, the name of the podcast episode is called Ways to Make $1 million as a writer. And basically, the main reason I was taking so many notes is because the content was so good that I just felt the urge to write down the ideas that I was hearing. And so let me tell you about, like, basically listening to this podcast episode made me kind of put a goal for myself in a way for YouTube, in the sense that basically in the episode they were talking about basically how like one goal that you can have just to get started is to make $1 on the internet. But I actually have made I don't know, maybe $1,000 or something like that on the internet by by tutoring online. Uh, so I don't want to use that as a count towards this $1 as to make $1 on the internet, but rather I want to use this as the basis for my YouTube thing. Is that I want to make $1 on YouTube from AdSense, uh, from all of this stuff, and maybe maybe from my main channel, probably. And so basically, what it means to make $1 on YouTube is basically to get monetized. And so I think that translates into having like 1,000 subscribers and then a certain amount of watch time, I guess. But yeah, that sounds like a fun goal to strive towards, and that's something that I can work towards, and that doesn't seem that unfathomable. And yeah, it kind of helps to have a goal to strive towards, and maybe this will drive me to basically be more consistent on the main channel. And also something that I've been like a bit related to this main channel thing, I've been really thinking about it, and I really want to like the only thing that I feel like I can talk about every week on the main channel is probably machine learning, like papers and stuff. And maybe actually this weekend I might end up making a quick and dirty video about this one paper that actually I was attending a session today. I mean, to be honest, I didn't follow too much because I hadn't read it before. But basically, that gave me an idea that maybe I should read it this weekend and make a quick video to explain, like, basically the gist of this paper, and basically get started on my paper reading series or paper breakdown in a way. And this is something that will help me towards my applied science transition. And also, just would be fun to put out on the internet, at least for me. And that's actually the kind of stuff that I wouldn't be kind of embarrassed if people found people that I know, if they found my videos about a specific paper. Actually, I wouldn't be embarrassed from them watching them, because uh, probably first of all, there are not that many people who would be interested in these kinds of things. And so there is a very specific niche of people who are interested in the latest machine learning papers and like basically understanding the mathematical aspects behind those. But also, you know, uh, it's like something that I really enjoy working on, and basically, as a consequence of that, I mean, at least I hope that the quality won't be too bad, in the sense that I'm pretty used to explaining, like especially through my tutoring, on the side that I do mostly for me to gain the skill of teaching people, not for the money at all, because I'm doing it very cheaply in a way. So yeah, I mean, the main goal for me is just to build the skill of teaching people things and basically breaking down complex concepts into easy ideas to understand. And this is definitely something that I can see myself doing for a sustained period of time, 5 years, and just doing this because I genuinely just love uh, learning about the mathematical aspects and basically learning about the latest advances in machine learning. And this would be a good way for me to stay up to date on the science that's happening, which hopefully will be part of my job if slash when this applied science transition happens. But also it will be hitting one bird with like two birds with one stone, uh, and I can basically practice my teaching skills by sharing the stuff that I learn also along the way on the internet, and maybe it can help other people too. So I'm very very excited about that. Actually, I might actually do this. Because I feel less insecure about doing this than about posting like challenge videos in terms of like a bit like my half marathon video that I want to make, but I haven't made it yet. I have the footage. It's just that I like it takes a bit more for me to be able to make those videos than it does for me to make a video about like some mathematical thing, because it's just genuinely what I enjoy learning about. And so yeah, basically making it easier for myself to like basically just talking about stuff that comes easy to me, which is definitely the case for the mathematical aspect, because of my background. You know, I think that's what would make this main channel thing more sustainable and help bring value to other people, hopefully through my hopefully uh, clear teaching, and that's what I'm trying to build on here. So yeah, that's one thing. Like lots of good insights about business and uh, writing as a business and stuff like that. Obviously, I don't think that's really my thing. Like just writing as a business, but maybe like a lot of the analogies, a lot of the examples that are being given can also be used for videos, and so for just content on the internet in general. And so it's really helpful to have that point of view, but also maybe writing can help me that uh, if slash when I become an applied scientist, uh, I will hopefully be writing scientific papers, and it could also help me with that. So just taking notes, and who knows, I might come in handy. That's why my basically my second brain is like, I'm so happy that I have it now. I mean, even though I haven't used it that much, but it really helps just in my mind to have the peace of mind that any information that I come across, I just like that I find interesting, I just document it, and I can go back to it if I want, or if I'm looking for inspiration, I can just dig through my notes, and it's like I have very a lot of notes, and a lot of them are basically from the notes that I take from podcasts that I listen to, or from books, or basically just ideas that I have on the go. I just write them down just so that I like, for example, this thing about the $1 thing. I was thinking about it, and I wrote it, and I was able to talk about it here. So yeah, just overall pretty excited about this, and I kind of I'm starting to see a way forward with this. And this is definitely a path that, regardless of what happens with my current manager, regardless of what happens with my current team, this is a track that I'm committed to staying on. And basically, reinforcing this identity will also help by posting consistently about the topic and basically growing my skills despite the fact that it's not part of my day job in this area will basically make it easier for me to actually get a job uh, in this area, whether it's at the company that I currently work at, maybe in other teams, other locations, other things. Although I must admit I don't really feel too much like moving, but if necessary, then I will do it. And then again, maybe outside of the company that I currently work at, maybe there might be some other opportunities just from the fact that I'm, sharing papers. And basically, it will be a good way for me to show my work and my expertise in the area and how, like, my mathematical competence, and I can just point people to, hey, you want to see how good I am? Like, I think right now my biggest hurdle is that I don't have a PhD. I mean, I do have 2 master's degrees, but I don't have a PhD, and in this field, like a lot of people are just asking, "Hey, PhD, what are your publications?" No, 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 no. I don't even have a master's thesis. I just did a master without thesis, so that doesn't help. If I had known back when I was doing my master's that a master with thesis would have helped me a lot, and I would have definitely done it. But that's okay. There's nothing I can do about it now. So yeah, but it will definitely help me establish my credibility, and not only like to the people that I immediately interact with, but maybe to other people who might think, "Oh, what is this girl talking about? Who does she think she is?" To basically say that she's good at math. But then I can like just show the track record by showing. How well I can explain papers or basically interpret them. So that could be very helpful in that area too. So yeah, only good things I feel like can come out of this, and also it gets me super energized. And this is something that I want to do more often, like read a lot more papers, and yeah, maybe I can start with 1 paper a week, and then maybe ramp it up to hopefully 1 paper a day, and then like not post a video about every single paper that I read, but basically like my top 1 to 2 papers every week, and that would be a very sustainable way for me to basically hit multiple birds with the same stone, which is just me reading papers, and I can use it for my job, hopefully, and also to make to share this knowledge on the internet. And it's also something that I really really enjoy, and it's like it's just I can see that that's that it would be a compounding way for me to like just a compounding area across many areas of my life if I'm able to align these like just these different areas of my life, like my day job and like basically the things that I like to do in my personal time. That would be super super cool. I would be so happy if slash when that happens. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Maybe by the time that this video is up, we already have at least 1 paper uh, walkthrough video on the main channel. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, uh, that's all I wanted to talk about for today. Thanks a lot for tuning in. You can click here to watch my previous video on the channel, so the one right before this one, and you can click here to watch my latest video on the channel overall. So I hope we're having a fantastic day, night, whichever time of day it is where you are right now. Bye for now, and hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.